Welcome back to the SMH Our Heads podcast, where we discuss life as a Christian youth. I'm your SoCal area. I'm the host, Gideon Tong, and today we're going to be talking about... Woo! We are now accepting listener messages. So text in your message to 484-519-0077 or leave us a voicemail and you can be featured in the next episode.
Mm-hmm. But first, we have two guests here today. So you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Let's start with Stephen.
Okay, my name is Stephen Kim.
We're going to bleep that out because...
We're going to bleep that in high school.
No, I can't say that.
We can do another take, it's fine.
It's fine, that's fine.
We'll get into that, yeah.
Okay. I'm Stephen. I'm going to be a junior this year. What else? What else should I say?
He's Korean.
I'm Korean.
We're all Chinese.
Korean here.
My favorite food is probably... Okay, skipping that one.
Kimchi.
My favorite shoe cover
Kabayoki.
is blue. I like blue shoes, so feel free to send me.
Send him blue shoes.
Alright. Eric.
Our second
Hello.
guest.
This is Eric.
I am.
Raise your hand if your name is Eric here. Okay.
I am the first Eric, I guess. I'm gonna be a sophomore in college, and
You're old.
yes, thank you.
Oldest
I
one
am
here.
extremely old,
simple.
and I am not really loving it. So, yes, and my favorite drink is a strawberry cheesecake milk smoothie with egg pudding, taro pudding, and boba.
Wow.
What? Oh my goodness.
I agree.
So here on the show we have 3 Erics, so for those of you who are not watching the YouTube version, Eric number 1, say hi.
Hello.
Eric number 2, say hi.
Hello.
And Eric number 3, say hi.
I'm the best one.
Hello. So these
Okay.
Erics are the Erics at our church, and they're listed by 1, 2, 3 from oldest to youngest and hair length of longest to shortest.
Yeah.
This is true.
That is
I
a
used
true
to have
statement.
longer hair than 2. I used to have longer hair than number 2.
Emphasis on used to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sad. Wow.
So we're going to be talking about our best moments in high school.
So how about Gideon start us off?
Alright, I'll start
Yeah,
us off.
host.
So I
graduated senior.
Yeah, I just graduated, so I'm going to be going off to college, as you might know if you listened to episode 1. And I think my best moment of high school was when I realized that going out was fun. So I used to be a hermit.
That's
I used to
true.
just sleep inside all the time.
Hermit gang.
And then senior year happened, and I was like, "There's nothing to do. I'm gonna go outside." And I found out going outside is actually fun because then you get to like see your friends or something. I
Yeah.
guess. So.
I guess. Sorry.
All right. But yeah, I saw my friends, and I think that was the best moment I ever had of high school.
That's nice.
Who wants to go
What a
next?
wholesome moment.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Let's
guess.
go with best moment in college, because you're old.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
No. He's
Okay.
gonna look back before he can look forward.
Yeah, okay. I'll do
Okay.
high school first,
Yeah.
and then I'll do college.
Yeah.
So in high school, I think my favorite moment was first semester, sophomore year English class.
Oh, you
Because-
liked sophomore year.
Because, so I guess,
That's true.
yeah, I won't say his name so the teacher really liked me because I didn't do any work. And why I liked it so much was because, when we had essays or whatever in class, he would be like, "Hey Eric, did you do it?" And I'd be like, "No." And we'd both start laughing. The entire class will start laughing because, it was such a meme that, because I didn't do anything in that class. And so I was his favorite student, and he bragged about it because, you know, it's not like I'm doing well in his class. It's like, you know, he can't be biased towards me. You know, I'm not doing anything, so it's like it's okay for him to say that I'm his favorite because I'm not trying.
Okay. If you're comfortable, do you want to disclose the grade you got in that class?
Oh yeah, I was about to get to that actually. So, overall, I would have finished with a 45% in that class, but he liked me a lot, and so he told me to take the final, which I didn't really see any point in doing. So I did about like 25% of the final, and he gave me a 75% on it, which boosted my grade from a 45% to a 60%. So I passed with a D instead of failing.
Oh.
That's how you graduated high school.
That's how you pass high school.
Honestly, that was my favorite moment of high school ever.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's see. In college, first year of college. Wow.
You're gonna be what year in college when the semester starts?
I'm gonna be a sophomore. A second year.
Ooh, sophomore
Yeah.
English class.
Oh, are you
Round
taking
2. I might actually have to for a GE.
Ooh.
So we'll see.
Round 2.
Tune in sometime later to
I'll
find out.
update you guys.
year.
That's right. So yeah.
So make sure you
freshman-
subscribe so you get updates.
Caught that moment.
Wow, you're a
Freshman
marketing
year
master.
of college.
Thanks, man.
Wow. Let's see.
Speaking of marketing, while Eric thinks, we just reached 501 followers on Instagram, so please make sure to follow us on Instagram
Yeah, keep that going
at
up.
SMH Our Heads Podcast.
We want money.
Okay. Well, let's see. Freshman year of college was just overall really fun. I go to school near Chicago in Illinois, so it's really cold. And I guess my favorite part is, you know, getting class canceled because it's too cold. Yeah, there was the polar vortex.
I see nothing has changed over the years.
Yep. So if, in case any listeners or viewers don't know, the polar vortex was just this like sudden global cooling, you could say.
Global? I thought it was
And-
regional. It had to do with the.
It came down from the northern areas, so it was like it was like Alaska, Canada, and it just came down. It was like it's sure regional cooling, but yeah, it was about -40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is also where Celsius is also -40. So
Yeah.
you know, yeah, really cold, but it felt like around -80 with wind chill.
Oh my.
And so basically, you know, you go out, and if you leave your skin to, like, just skin exposed, yes, thank you, like to air, like 3 minutes could get you frostbite.
Oh my
So they
goodness.
were like, yeah, we're just gonna cancel class, and so I literally just slept in bed all day for a day and a half.
Wait, dude.
I didn't eat or anything. I literally just stayed in bed and did nothing.
Oh my goodness.
What a life, honestly.
Yeah.
College.
I would
I got college. Wait, I have a question, because I know you admitted to be kind of a slacker back in high school.
Sure.
I have a question. Have you ever
45.
butted heads with a teacher because they're like one of those try-hard teachers that's like, oh, everyone should learn, and then you're like,
Are you speaking
I don't
from
wanna learn.
experience? This sounds like a very specific scenario.
Well, I
Have
mean-
you had a moment like this?
Okay, well, I feel like my personality isn't like the hardest to pick up on, especially for teachers. So they like, you know, just like some reoccurring behaviors and stuff in class, and they kind of get it, and so it's not really like we're gonna put too much effort into this guy, you know. But if you have such a specific experience, why don't you share with us?
A little bit
Okay.
spicy.
Alright.
No name dropping.
Alright, so
We'll censor
I'm in
that.
my freshman year of high school. In English class, 4th period. So that's right after what we have nutrition, which is kind of like a snack break in a way. So like usually I don't eat breakfast, so I just eat my whole lunch during nutrition and just like do homework or study during lunch instead.
Yeah.
So during these, I've eaten my whole lunch, and so like I've hit the food coma wall, right? And like that's how I am. Like 5th period I recover, 4th period I'm always just like like I'm basically half dead and I don't pay attention. And so half the time like I either look like sleepy or like I'm just not listening. And the teacher would always try to call me for participation, and I would always give like some like kind of BS answer, like sort of just like slack off. Sort of like slack off in a way. And it was just a constant like a constant passive aggressive, hey, stop sleeping. And then a passive aggressive, no, go away.
Wait, did you have? This is what we believed, Miss Ballard.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I ended up being her favorite too. So.
Wow.
In the end, she showed a lot of my projects to this year's freshman class.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing yours.
Thanks for giving me work to bleep stuff out.
And
It's okay, you can just
and
take out the sound.
like it wasn't like even like she showed like our entire thing. Some classes she specifically showed the part where I was like doing stuff. So like
Nice.
I know I'm her
Sure,
favorite.
right.
So let's go with butting head.
Wow.
But how did
Alright.
you do in her class, if you'd like to disclose your
Oh yeah.
What did I do?
Like,
What-
How
what
did you do
do?
in terms of grade?
First semester it was an A. Second semester I totally bombed the final and got a B. So
Oof, yeah.
Oh, well, an A and a B is quite different.
A 45%.
I'm not dressed.
45%.
so I mean, if you take the reciprocal, then
Hold on. That's too much math, man. That's too much math.
I'm not sure if that's how it works, but
I mean, if you think about it, right? If your grade is 50%, you take the reciprocal or something.
okay, so
200%.
if you got a D, right? So if you multiply that by 2, and you take the reciprocal of it, so you flip it around, you put them on top, and that's a B.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
What
that's how it
yeah.
works. All right.
what was your favorite high school moment, Bethany?
Wow.
No,
Let's move on to
No,
Sam.
we're talking about that after the break. We're talking about Sam first.
Me?
He's an old person. He had elders first.
Respect your elder. Don't forget your culture. My favorite moment in high school, I was thinking about this, was I was watching this YouTube channel called Yes Theory.
Oh
I
my
watched
god.
them too.
yeah.
People who just do like insane
I
things.
kind of want to do
Right.
it. It's kind of fun, but I would never.
And I want
I would probably do it. I have like no shame.
Yeah.
so-
I would, but I'm just too like.
Yes.
I used
need
to.
to-
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I gotta do something like that. And so at the end, it was the end of the junior year, and I wanted to get pictures with my teachers, but I wanted to make them interesting. So I asked all the teachers to dab, and then I took pictures of them dabbing. That was my
Nice.
favorite. It was funny.
No judgment here, but some people have fiery moments, and some people like to, just take a picture of their teacher's dad.
You see, there's a kind of a big difference. Sam, straight A student, UCLA, 1580 SAT.
Wow.
You just disclosed it.
Bleep that all out.
You're giving me so much to bleep out. I had to bleep out stuff in episode 1 too, and all it was from you talking.
Oh, it's okay, sibling rivalries.
It's okay, I love him.
Aw.
Say it back.
Alright, so we're taking our hashtag sploosh break here. If you want to find out the secrets of this kid, who we've only introduced so far, find out after our quick break. So thanks for making it this far, and if you'd like to be included in our next episode, call in at 484-519-0077. Alright, this is
Hashtag exclusion.
welcome back to the podcast. When we left off, we were talking about this kid.
Yeah.
So, what's your name?
My name is Stephen Kim. You can bleep out the last name if you want.
Stefan.
I am Stephen Kim. I'm going to be a junior in high school.
Wait, he
this
already
year.
introduced
Yeah,
himself.
he did already
Okay,
introduce
well,
himself.
But it's after the
So
break.
it is after the break, so it's a good reminder. So we've gone through half of high school so far.
Yes.
What is your most secret moment of high school? The moment you've never told anyone about?
Oh.
Let's get vulnerable.
Vulnerable?
Yeah, you with this hat.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if I'm comfortable talking. Wow. Okay. Oh.
If it's really juicy,
So you
we'll
don't have
bleep
you don't
it
have
out.
to like.
No, I'll choose A.
Oh.
Eric 1 is involved here. It's nothing serious.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Wait, then this is not his most secretive.
Okay. Listen. There's a certain level that you have to stop at. Okay. This is.
Putting him on the spot. Just let him
Okay,
do
so-
his thing.
One moment is I lied to my mom about this.
Oh.
Wait,
No, it's
is your mom
serious
gonna
now.
watch it?
Probably not. Mother, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but it probably doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so I'm in band, right?
Right.
Right.
In my
Right.
in my freshman year, I was involved in a second semester after class jazz band program on certain days of the week, and one day it just happened to have been canceled. So it was a Thursday. It was after school. Eric had his van. And I was like, let's do something fun. And he was like, what should we do? I was like,
I remember this.
I was like, let's go to Barnes and Nobles.
At Westlake?
Yeah.
Wow.
So me, my friend Gina, and Eric.
Oh, Gina, like the thin one, right?
Me, Gina, and Eric
Loop that out.
Yeah, we'll just hope that she never listens to that.
got into the car, and I was like, and he was like, what time do you have to be back at school? And I was like, I don't know. Ooh. We went off to Westlake. We were there for like literally 10 minutes. We were doing nothing, and then I got a call from my mom, and she was like, where are you? And I was like, in reality, I was sitting on a bench in the kids section at a Barnes & Noble, but I told her, I'm in band right now, so I can't really talk, but we end at, I was like, Eric, what time is it? He was like, it's 4:50. I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, and I was like, okay, we end at 5:30, so come pick me up then. And he was like, and my mom was like, you're not really at band, are you? And I was like, no, I'm not. And she was like, where are you? And I was like, I'm a Barnes and Noble. And she was like, how did you get there? And I was like, my friend Eric has a van, and he's 18 and he can drive. And she was like, I'm gonna come pick you up from Barnes and Noble. And I was like,
Oh, really?
I guess she does know about this.
Yeah, it's not
Hey, shout out to Yeah. Mrs. Kim.
Wait, did
What
you
a
play
G.
piano for? Was it her? who
No,
played?
No, you're
it's
thinking of
different,
Rachel.
it's
It's
Kim.
Rachel's
Rachel
mom.
Kim.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my sneak attack.
Yes, she. Sixth sense, Asian mom sense.
That's true.
That is one secretive moment of my high school
Dang.
life.
How did she know?
Any questions? How did she know? I have no idea.
To this day, it is.
To-
I know.
Today is a
Maybe
mystery.
Maybe she
Maybe
has like
she'll
a
be a-
tracker on your phone, so like she can see
so.
wherever you go.
I don't think so.
You don't.
She
No,
calls
there's
you right
apps
now.
for this
Stefan,
stuff.
where are you?
There's apps for
If
this
you do like
stuff.
find my iPhone and your phone is on, then you can know.
No,
like,
no,
where
no, not
the
find
phone
my iPhone, but there's like
The
these
parents,
adult
some of my
like
friends have
adult
that
like
tracker.
tracking
Life
apps
360.
for the kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
for those like that they can tell you what the hit internet history, what what they're doing right now, where they are right now, is super sus. And
Wow.
maybe she has one of those on your phone, cause like it's not like an actual app that you can press on whenever. It's like hardware, like software downloaded into your phone.
Cause my
Trust.
friend
I'll
has
know
that.
if it's there.
Yeah.
My friend has that, and I was like, do you want to watch the prom with me? And she's like, yeah, I have to leave my phone at school though, so my mom thinks I'm still at school.
Oh
So she
my
left her phone in her locker, and she goes to the promenade.
Well, we're okay. Who else has been to the promenade? by
I mean, I just go, so.
Yeah.
This is so expensive.
So expensive.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh yeah, you've been?
Yeah.
Even though it's
I've never
expensive?
been to the promenade.
Just
You've never
imagine
been?
No.
everything
So, okay.
being
But
3
you're
times
so
as
close.
expensive as
Exactly,
if
yeah.
you could
Okay,
get anywhere else.
How much would you normally pay for a burger?
Not much.
Like name a dollar amount.
$3?
Like in and out,
Yeah.
right? Like two, like
$2,
$3.
It's like $4.
For
right?
a
Yeah.
couple, yeah.
5, maybe 6 if it's like a good.
So a
Yeah.
so Smash Burgers in the promenade, and I think it's like $11 for a burger or something.
Sure.
No,
Oh,
Shake
Shake
Shack.
Shake
What is
Shack.
It's like
Jack.
$9 for a burger.
Okay,
Okay.
It's like really small.
Yeah,
too.
it's not that big.
Shake Shack is delicious.
But it's so expensive and it's not even that
We're
good.
poor high school students, come on.
We're
Yeah.
broke.
You don't know.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
Seeds, candies, and lemonade in the
Okay,
promenade.
listen,
Those
it's
are like
not-
expensive
It's
places.
not your
Those
money.
too.
It's your parents' money.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Shout out to all the home vows I got over the years.
Wow,
The
I
only
got
thing
like
that carries me through the year.
That's true.
Shout out to we're gonna bleep his Kevin Rodriguez because he's gonna hire me at Walmart when I turn 16, and then I'm gonna make $13 an hour.
Yo.
Yeah, that's 50 cents of a minimum wage.
Could buy one burger every hour you work.
minimum wage is increasing to $15 an hour in California.
It's crazy.
No way?
Yeah.
It's increasing.
It's
not
already
yet,
like
not yet, but it's going
It's already
down.
$14 in
That's
LA. LA
good.
County, it's $14.
Wait, when's it becoming 15?
Inflation.
By 2020.
Inflation.
I think March 2020 mandated everyone across California $15 an hour.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I moved
What
into
a time to
Nevada.
work.
if I'm wrong, you'll see it in the comment section. So
Google it and prove Gideon wrong.
Yeah.
Or just call in and leave us a message at
484-519-0077.
Yeah.
Call
Okay.
us.
Who's next?
Oh hey.
All right.
Eric,
Eric
Nice.
Zane.
rising senior.
So, you've been as quiet as Stefan most of the time, sometimes, occasionally. So we want to know your cringiest moment of high school.
Cringiest? Oh! Okay, this one's not really cringy, but. Nah, dude. Okay, it's not really cringy. It's just, I really had to take a dump. Like, okay, this is an English class, and English is okay. It was English class.
English
English class. And
English class.
English class is where everything goes down.
Yeah.
Okay, and the teacher, she's like one of those teachers that she's like really strict. Like in her class, it would be like the super quiet ones, everyone's, and we just sit there listening to her lecture. For, like,
Oh, is it like where it's like, can I go to the bathroom, missus? And then she's like, I don't know, can you?
No. She doesn't do that. She doesn't do that. But like that's one of the classes where you're like scared to raise your hand to go to the bathroom. And so I like really had to take a dump. Like really had like my butt was like on fire. I was sitting there and I was like, okay, there's only like 10 minutes left in class. I can do this. But like my butt's still on fire. So like I'm like squirming in my seat, trying to hold it in. And then okay, I made it till there was like 2 minutes left in class. I just couldn't do it. I just walked out of the class. And I just ran to the bathroom.
Did you come back and apologize?
No, when I came back the class was already over.
Wait, what did she say though?
Yeah.
No, I didn't even like talk to her. But no, there's this other time that I had to take a dump again. Literally, this is the only time it's ever happened in any of my classes, and both the times
Wait,
were in her class.
what did she say? Like, is she like, Eric, like, where were you? Or, like, she didn't say anything?
Oh no, not the first time, but the second time, I left. Okay, I left to go to the bathroom. Right, this time
So you
it
didn't
wasn't
even
as
ask.
bad.
You didn't ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you just left.
I just left. Look, I really had to go. Like
No, the
my
first
brain was to explode or
The
something.
first time it looked like you just left class early because you were just so done or something. You just walked out. And then the second time, if it's like in the middle of the class, it's probably like you're just leaving.
That one was like that was what more in the middle of the class. So the second one was like there's like 2 minutes left in class. I just couldn't hold it.
Yeah.
The second time, like I walked out the door. I took like the bathroom pass, and I walked out the door, and then I took like 5 steps, and then someone called me back in, and then like so I just stood at the door, and she was like hey, like where are you going? And I was like to the bathroom, and she's like oh okay, and I just left.
Oh.
Okay, so that wasn't as bad.
It wasn't. Yeah.
That was a real bullet
I was
buzzer
concerned.
right there.
Yeah, like to be honest, I was like really scared. Cause she straight up like roasts people.
Oh,
Like
so
she'll roast people like in front of. Like if you come in late, she'll also roast you. Like if like everyone's like sitting there and we're just like all watching you get roasted.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's one person left for the hot seat. Everybody, just think of a good adjective.
No.
Your,
scariest.
Most embarrassing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Scariest.
Scariest.
Serious moment of high
No,
school.
actually,
Like
like
I can't think right now. I don't know.
1 year of high school.
What
Yeah,
is
you only have 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the most significant moment that you can think of?
Significant.
Something that like immediately pops up into your head.
Nothing pops in my head.
First year of high school, how was
I don't
it?
know.
Oh,
I
when
don't
Tall
know.
Shi wears her communist garb.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
I have
it's-
picture
it's
of
like-
it.
I saw that.
So
Oh, yeah.
basically,
Some
we
people
have this
saw it.
Okay,
Taiwanese
Eric will
Chinese
speak now.
teacher at Westlake. Her name is Tall Shi, and which means tall teacher. So Tall is her last name,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
Teacher Tall. And so she's like super into like how Mao Zedong chased Chiang Kai-shek, who is the old like dictator of China, into Taiwan. She's always ranting about that stuff, and she has like a communist bag and a communist hat, and she's like, oh, I don't like the communists, but like at the same time she's wearing all her garb. it's always a highlight in her class because her class is so boring.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bethany, for sharing your moment.
All right, now
well,
Bethany.
well, what are you what did you anticipate and how do you feel about your year in high school?
I don't know. I think it was just normal.
No.
Freshman
Yeah.
year wasn't.
It wasn't eventful. I
Did
feel
you
like.
think it was gonna be like what did you think was gonna happen?
Nothing? And nothing did happen.
Well, I don't know, cause I get people all the time.
I mean, I
who are
knew it
like,
was gonna be like.
oh my
hard.
god, I'm gonna be like a high schooler. I'm gonna like go out and have so much fun and like. Oh, or it's that, or like I'm gonna study so hard and I'm gonna have like a 5.0 GPA.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's true.
To that I say to number 1 where it's like I want to go every day, broke times ahead. To number 2 where it's study hard, you're gonna burn out in like a month.
What were you
I
like?
feel like it was a balance because for me, I get distracted easily. So the more I have, like, for me, fun was like sports because I had like polo and swim season. I had like 18 hours a week. I had to have swim practice, right? So like because of that, I had no time to do anything but homework. But that was like my social life. So like my social life was my sport because it's like a team, right?
That's sad.
And then when I
I mean, a lot of people do swim. Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but they're mostly in like CP classes. So it's like so they're like I don't know.
No roast, no roast, no roast.
Okay, listen, just because we're all Asian.
Are you saying anything about yourself?
No, I'm just saying, just because you feel comfortable around.
I saw this, I guess you call it a meme online. It was these cards, and basically, I guess the point was for you to, stop assuming stereotypes. And so the one that was posted, it said, I am, and so it was, I am Asian. And then the second line is, people think I am. And then so it was, people think I am smart. And then the last line is, but actually I'm. And so the last line was, but actually I'm an idiot. And so just because you're Asian and people think you're smart, you could actually be an idiot.
Yeah.
Such
That's
as
just
yours
life
truly.
Quote that.
Thank you. Hey, you're the first one to go to college, so I'm just saying.
Well, that's only because I'm older than you. It's because I was born first, not because I did anything significant.
I mean, Rockefeller was born first.
Oh, Gideon, speaking of, you're gonna be a junior this year in college, right?
I mean,
Gideon?
that's,
Oh, yeah,
that's,
yeah.
that's true.
Oh,
terms of
he takes
credit.
college classes.
Wait, you're gonna be a junior?
No, he's already like done with his like 2 years of college credit because he takes so many classes at North Park.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're gonna finish it?
Well, okay. How it works is at the UC system, you're allowed to transfer up to I think 135,
Whoa.
some amount of credits.
Wait.
And so in the UC system, 45 credits is counted as 1 year. So if you
Yeah.
have 90 credits, you start as a junior.
Yeah.
If you have 135 credits, you start as a. Or no. If you have 135 credits, you start as a senior.
Senior, yeah.
And so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a cap. You're not allowed to transfer. I think more than whatever it is. It's less than. So you can't start. It's impossible to start as a senior, but there's one exception. So AP credits don't count towards the cap. I have
Wow.
104 credits in AP.
Oh.
So
How
that
many APs are those?
I don't know.
A lot.
20
In the
something.
20s.
Like
Yeah.
So 104 credits in APs
What
plus
the-
college credits is already more than the value of the max. So I actually start with more credits than the cap allows. So
Wow.
that's pretty lit.
That's a lot of money saved.
That is a lot of money saved.
Now you have to only go like to 1 or 2 years of college technically.
I might stay for 3 years anyways, just to take extra classes and have a little more fun.
He's wasting your money. If you're watching this, parents,
Hey, my parents know this.
Oh my.
And my parents said they're only paying for 2 years no matter what. So
Okay.
like if I stay for 30, I'm paying it for myself. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
What do you
Dude,
plan on
what?
doing then? How are you gonna like self-sufficient third year? How do you think you're gonna go about doing that?
Gideon is Gideon. He's gonna
Dude,
find
y'all
it.
all
has
find a way to
his
make
way.
money.
Gideon has like so many, like
If you didn't watch the last episode,
you can go check his. If
Two
you didn't,
episodes
if
Oh,
you
two
didn't
episodes,
watch
sorry.
episode 1, then
Oh,
you
spreadsheets?
you can learn about his spreadsheet in episode 1.
I'm sure I'll find a way to make money.
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Yes.
I'm going to UC, right? $36,000.
Yeah.
How hard can it be? I mean, I say that, but like
$36,000 for just your 2 years, or like
1 year.
for
It's
1
$36,000.
year?
1
And
year.
I only have to worry about 1 year because my parents are
Right,
paying for
okay,
2 years.
right.
So,
Rip for me.
and I have, well, they're paying for 2 years for you too. They already said that.
Oh no, but rip for my last 2 years.
By then, Gideon will be
Stick 'em on.
successful, and you can be like,
Thanks,
hey.
bro.
Bro, hit me up.
Well, you know, don't they have that legacy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can also go to
SD.
SD, right?
SD.
SD.
XD.
There you go. UCXD.
That'd be so good.
I think it's time to change their name now.
Yeah.
For all the
University of.
SD.
for all those poor college kids who didn't make it into a UC.
UCX.
UCXD.
XD.
Starts crying uncontrollably.
Or, you know, UC Davis could change their name to UCXD because they don't.
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't have anything anyways.
But,
Shout out to all you UC Davis
Go
kids
Aggies.
watching.
Give it a thumbs up if you go to UCSD or you know anyone who
Jeff-
goes
or
to
UCD.
At
UCSD.
Jeff Lee,
Or
at
UCD.
Eric Tamura, because I love you.
Make sure to send them this episode.
I will.
So, I think that's.
That's
all
gonna
the
be a
time.
wrap. So,
Do you guys have any shout outs?
Give me a follow at Eric Z Fan on
link in the
Instagram.
description.
Link
Yeah.
in the description.
We'll just link everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer that that I don't have followers who I don't know, so.
Just shout out like your friends.
No
or your
plug.
family.
Oh, shout out to at TYSU Beats because I like his music and also he went to the same school as me. Shout out to
Whoa.
Matthew Mahalik who's at UC Berkeley. Shout out to Jeff Lee who's at UC Davis.
Yeah.
Shout out to
people.
CCC of TO on Instagram and ACT4Christ.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hashtag
Sploosh.
Okay,
You can check us out on
guys.
our website at smhrheads.com, our Instagram at smhrheadspodcast, and our Twitter at smhrheads. Our WeChat is coming soon.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, you Asian moms.
And if you want to leave us a voice message, our phone number is 484-519-0077.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.